So it is my great honor and privilege to welcome you all to the Kenya-UK Global Mission 2026. The world is paying attention to Kenya, and Kenya is increasingly becoming a gateway to opportunity.
The theme of this conference, Powering the Next Era of Kenya-UK Trade and Investments, is therefore both timely and forward-looking. It speaks to our collective ambition to deepen economic collaboration on the one hand, and also our agency on the other hand.
The Kenya United Kingdom leadership is entering a new phase. We are moving from traditional development, cooperation towards economic co-investment, innovation partnerships, technology transfer, and industry collaboration. And as I said rightfully earlier, Kenya is uniquely positioned to lead this change. With more than 90% of our electricity, as I said earlier, being renewable, Kenya sits at a very unique place within the green energy economies.
To our brothers and sisters who are here and also from the diaspora, your experience, networks, and entrepreneurship are invaluable. We encourage you to look beyond remittances and become active partners in enterprise development, innovation, and long-term investment in Kenya's future. As we participate in this forum, business matchmaking sessions and network engagements over the coming days, let us focus on building lasting relationships founded on trust, innovation, and mutual benefit. The UDA and Government of Kenya remain committed to fostering a transparent, predictable, and investor-friendly environment where businesses can thrive and partnerships can flourish.
Coming to such an event has been an awesome thing, and I want to really recommend and thank Connect Integrated Companies, CICL, for coming up with this caravan and for coming up with this set of work that they are doing in the United Kingdom. Believe me, they are really doing so much in terms of complementing the government's effort, in terms of making sure that Kenyans understand that there is a space and a place for everyone to do investment in Kenya. Yeah. And through the High Commission of the Kenyan High Commission in London and companies like CSL, one can be able to see the hope. One can be able to see the fruits that are coming in because of such deliberate actions, making sure that you bring in the business environment, the business leaders, the investors, the government, and all these stakeholders in one basket and talking the same language. This is the way to go, and this is the future of investment.
There is also another area that is very close to our hearts. Personally, it's very close to me. And that is supporting the Kenyan businesses that are domiciled here in the UK. We are very keen in supporting the Kenyan businesses. So, business visibility creates opportunity, exposure creates partnerships, partnerships create growth. Many excellent businesses do not struggle because they lack quality. They struggle because the right people simply don't know they exist. So you're not thriving because someone does not know you exist. So these are the kind of forums that would bring out your visibility to the other stakeholders or the other people.
Some of the three things that are important for me is that this has been diaspora-led. So when we speak about our diaspora as being strategic assets, today is your answer. Number two, we are seeing the innovations. And when we talk about Kenya as a silicon savannah, today has been a manifestation of that. The third important thing that we also speak about is not only the youth that we have, our hope being in the youth, but especially because of the agency of the youth. Today has also been a demonstration of that. And so today, if you are looking forward to, if you've been asking where Kenya is, this is what Kenya is about.
My perspective on being a Kenya diaspora youth is that we are a specific part of the population, and we can also help further the mission of driving change and investment together in partnership with the people who are already in the positions capable of opening those doors. Kile kitu ambacho tu we need is kushikiliwa mikono na wale ambao wako na vifunguo to these excellent opportunities, and allowing us the space to also contribute to our economies, both in the Kenya and the UK.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, that is Aram, head of marketing.
Aram.
Head of marketing.
Joy. You truly look joyful.
Admin.
Yeah, thank you.
Smita.
Smita. Thank you very much.
Also
I'm
admin.
sure you smite many people here.
I think Kenya, if I'm not mistaken, I haven't been to a lot of East African countries, could be the hub for the East Africa sub-region. And then through that, a lot of companies can cross-lateralize into the rest of Africa.
Okay. This is it. Connections between companies. This is it. It's a place for someone who's actually even looking to just venture into something, maybe get a job, maybe bring in their venture and get a market for it. There was a company from India. I found they want to sell spices to Kenya or spices in the UK. So that's more or what it is. What can be done? What is possible? How is it possible? What are the climate? What's the economic climate situation in Kenya? What do you take in? What do you take out? And how can you flourish in it?
So at the moment, what we are here to do is to ensure that we sell Kenya and we give people what they need to see and to hear of the paint of Kenya in terms of what are the opportunities. Is it in the energy sector? Is it in the ICT sector? Is it in the finance sector, the health sector? So Kenya has a lot to offer, and I believe that as Kenya, there is a lot that we can do to ensure that we continue this partnership, which is already in existence between Kenya and London, but now we need to take it a step higher in terms of investment.
Yes, let me go straight to the next question now. From a strategy perspective, what we do understand is that most diasporans invest mostly in property, something tangible, something they can see, something they can, drive by and, check out and say, yes, that's mine, that sort of stuff. But obviously we have so many other sectors that the diaspora could have that born appetite for. Now, if I may ask, how do we broaden the conversation? How do we get the diaspora excited about all these other sectors, manufacturing, healthcare, IT, everything, like capture in agriculture and stuff like that? How can we get them interested so that they're not just interested in things that they can see through the window of the matatu?
I think it's always so interesting because Kenyans, I have Ghanaian friends, Nigerian friends. I grew up in South Africa as well, and Kenya is the one place that everybody has a shamba. Absolutely everybody. And growing up in South Africa, land was not really something that people, despite it being a political topic, it's not something that people invested very heavily in. People are more of a cash-based economy like that. And I think, again, it comes with exposure. That's the most important thing. I think when we talk about diaspora and capital influx, I always like to pick a parallel to India and China and what that's looked like for them. Manufacturing is such a huge opportunity for people to get involved in. However, at what point do you get involved in? Are you the person who's on the ground setting them up? Are you an intermediary? What does that look like for you? I guess it also starts with what is your level of comfortability in that market. You're happy to have a house because you can see it being built, you can see the blocks. You can't see when things are being imported and exported if you're not there, the whole value chain. And so it starts, I think, first analyzing and articulating what that looks like for you. Kenya is a huge market in terms of the financial technology space, fintech. I think it's a buzzword that not many people really understand, that you can contribute not only as a user, but as an investor. And so looking at alternative markets, I think first and foremost is very important, but understanding your appetite of what that looks like and being able to deploy it in a very articulate and comfortable way is what I would say.
The reason is simple. Innovation is not optional, it is essential, as the panels here have said it. They're talking about innovation, and creativity. Ladies and gentlemen, Badview Microinsurance, registered in Kenya and regulated by the Insurance Regulatory Authority of Kenya, is here to build the future of insurance. We have developed automated underwriting systems for brokers, agents, and the public.
So this is what KGB is trying to solve. That we're going to have a directory. If you're trying to look for a supplier, you're trying to look for anything in the market, name it, a distributor, KGB will have a...
Thank you. And in that, KGBA is now officially active, and we present the certificate to our Excellency.
I therefore encourage researchers with industry, innovators with markets, necessity.
Welcome to Connect Integrated Company, UK Limited, CICL, the powerhouse bridging UK and Kenyan markets, with unrivaled trade, investment and business opportunities. With over 11 years of frontline investment experience, CICL has been unlocking cross-border growth for investors, entrepreneurs, and visionary organizations. We specialize in business events and international missions, overseas properties, global market access and expansion, international trade and sourcing solutions, and consultation, all tailored to help you scale boldly across borders.